Hello my friends, today I will show you a technique to speed up your work when you are dealing with instance. Here, in the grid I instanced many trees and my computer starts to be noisy and it slows down a lot. So in this condition, I created a modifier. You can check here. It has so many options and let me try them one by one. If you show ratio, you can see bigger, because my objects is very big. Yeah, you can see, and it decreases the number of these trees. But if you click render here, so there are still so many trees. It doesn't decrease. So that's the function of this modifier. So yeah, I will just show these trees to make my computer works well. And it has this option no show. It shows nothing, but you click render. It also has so many trees. It doesn't change anything. And then points, it turns them into points, but it will not change anything. And like here, it has the convex and the bounding box. If you don't click here, it's a convex function. You can turn them into points, line, and convex. It has a face. And if you click this one above and click convex, it won't work because this one is the most efficient one. And if you click here, you turn it into bounding function, and you can see here the texts are green, not so white. It means it's like muted. And if you click bounding line, bounding points, the points. But if you click render, so also these trees, it doesn't change that. So when you are dealing with these points, you are making something with them. It's so quick, it doesn't affect anything. Like if you want to add something near them, you see these points, you know where you can put something, where you can't. If we turn to bounding, yeah, it's much more obvious. If you want to put something smaller, you turn to convex. You know, like here, you can put something here. It will not interact with these trains. Actually, I got this inspiration from Cinema 4D because I use that a lot before. So it has clone function. You can check here instance. It has instance function here. This function means it's geometry. Random instance turn the geometry into instance. Multi-instance, you can change the mode like object, off, nothing here. But you can still render that. Points, matrix, I don't know what is matrix, and bounding box, and objects. So it's a very useful function. And if you click here, there is a tag called display tag. You can like change more function like skeleton, wireframe, box, like that, and the shading mode. Shading mode doesn't affect anything. And if there is another level of detail like this, but when it comes to render, it's always the same. So when you are dealing with a very big scene, many objects in that, it will be very useful. So let's check how to make this node. So here is the input. This one, if we view that it's a plane, you can change that into anything. And here is the instance. And let's see, it's a train like this. And the most important node is the viewport. So let me explain this by this separate scene. And we create a geometry node and is view port here. If I use a switch node here, so here click here, there, everything disappeared because it's a Boolean value. You can check. So this shows the Boolean value is 1. So everything inside the viewport is 1. So if it's 1, it chooses true. So there is nothing in the true. So it will be nothing. But the output is a cube. So it just changes the viewport. It doesn't change the result. That's a function of this is viewport. If you like change here, true is a sphere. When you render, it's also a cube. So this is the function of this node. So we use a lot is viewport. Like we have switches here. In every switch we have is viewport. And the structure is like this. Like if it's convex, connect here, and if it's true, it connects with its viewport. So it means it's false. It will choose the false. And let me see if you can see the false is here, it connects to the tree. So it's the original one. But if like you click that and it chooses the true, so it chooses its viewport. It also the same like this. So it will like output the true, the convex in the viewport, but it will output false like in the real rendering. So like in every node, like this is convex hull, and this is a convex point. Let's go to here, convex point here. It also has this structure, and this is convex hull curve. Like it also has this structure. It connects with the switch and here. So bounding box, they are the same. This node connect to switch, and here. So bounding curve and bounding point, they have a switch viewport, and yeah, they are the same. So when they are combined, I use a switch like this, convex and bounding box here. So this is where we control the function if it's convex or bounding. So here, and let's see points only here. It also has a switch is viewport connected to the Boolean value here and connected to switch, and here no show the same. Very interesting that the no show, if it's true, there is nothing here. So the function of no show is like shows nothing, but it can render everything. So the last is the instance on element. So if you want to like render the forest, this will make your work so many efficient. And you can see that the basic function is that bounding, just a bounding box, like the bounding curve is like just turn it into curve, and yeah, then turn into points. It's the bounding points. It's very simple. Other nodes is very simple. Just this logic and like a bunch of work here. Another one is no show. No show is the same, but it's much simpler. Like it's a viewport. It shows the false, but here I use the merge by distance and control the ratio to control the points merged. So this is the last one, and I think I don't want to make it again because sometimes I will make a lot of mistakes. I just wanted to introduce the the principle, and I believe everyone can make this. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in next tutorial. See you.